We continue now with day 3 of the Quezon City 10-Ball Open. But before we have our next match, we have this very special message from no less than the Mayor of Quezon City, the Honorable Joy Belmonte.
Good day, everyone. I appreciate all of you for being with us here today. Before we commence, I would like to welcome you all to our very first Quezon City 10-Ball Open. After all the immense challenges that our nation and the rest of the world have faced, our esteemed billiard event is now finally happening. Our country and the sport of billiards have a long-standing relationship. As Filipinos, we have embraced billiards as a part of our culture. So much so that we were able to produce some of the sport's Hall of Famers and legends, from Efren Bata Reyes and Francisco Django Bustamante, to Ronnie Alcano, Dennis Orculio, and other reputable names in the industry. They have given our country an identity and have represented us throughout numerous championships internationally. With this, I personally believe that we have a considerable amount of potential talent out there waiting to be discovered, developed, and set out into the world. Our goal with this auspicious event is to flick our searchlights on to uncover new pool artists and to place Quezon City on the map as the billiard capital of the Philippines and hopefully the world. With the amount of pride that the sport and our talents have given our nation, my support for billiards and especially our players will never cease. Before I end, I would like to give my thanks to the Billiard Managers and Players Association of the Philippines for your willingness to uphold pool in this country. It is with your determination that we are able to team up and create a healthy culture of competition in our community. Thank you as well for cooperating with us in guaranteeing the health and safety of everyone involved. Secondly, I would also like to extend my gratitude to our brave players for taking part and showing their unwavering love for this sport. And lastly, thank you everyone for your steadfast support. It is my deepest desire that Quezon City 10-Ball Open will not just bring joy and entertainment, but also dignity and honor to us all. And with that, I wish everyone the best of luck. Thank you.
Very much, Mayor Joy Belmonte. And if earlier we had a matchup of the veterans, ngayon naman po ang ating kabataan will take center stage. We have AJ Manas, the 14-year-old from Antipolo, against Anton Raga, the 23-year-old from Talisay in Cebu. Umpisa natin dito kay AJ. Ngayon, AJ, nalagay ka na finally dito sa ating featured table. Mapapanood ka na ng buong mundo. Ano naman ang pumapasok sa isipan mo papasok dito sa laban nyo ni Anton?
Kinakabahan po onti kasi kalaban ko po pinakamagaling sa buong mundo.
At ikaw naman, syempre, pag nakita ka ng mga naglalaro dito, malalagay na yung pangalan mo sa mapa. Ano naman ang nakikita mong magiging labanan nyo dito ni Anton na napapanood mo na siya dati, di ba?
Opo.
So anong makikita mong magiging labanan nyo rito?
Mas lamang po siya sa akin. Sana po paboran ako ng bola. Swerte, ayun lang po.
Alright, AJ Manas ngayon. We go now to Anton Raga. Anton, may winning streak ka dito sa building na to. 3 sunod na torneo na nakuha mo rito. Ngayon, kalaban mo, masasabi natin first time mo malalaban sa mas bata sa'yo. Ano pumapasok sa isipan mo going into this match?
Siyempre, kailangan galingan ko. Kasi isa sa pinakamagaling sa ngayon yan sa bata sa atin. Isipin mo, 14 years old, napakagaling na. Nung ganyang edad, di pa nagbibilyar.
Nung 14 ka, hindi ka pa nagbibilyar?
Nagbibilyar naman, kaso hindi man ganyan kagaling. Kaya stay focus lang, tsaka enjoy lang.
O ngayon na nandito ka na, 23 ka na, masasabi natin veterano ka, kalaban mo rito si AJ. Ano masasabi mo rito kay AJ Manas?
Kailangan galingan niya para kahit saka kung pag wala na akong masabi.
Ladies and gentlemen, 14-year-old AJ Manas going up against 23-year-old Anton Raga. This should be an entertaining race to 8. The action happens when we return. Stay with us right here on the Quezon City 10-Ball Open. Group C action continues here in the Quezon City 10-ball open. This matchup features Anton Raga versus AJ Manas.
All right, Noel, grabe. I mean, well, Anton Raga has been around the scene even in his teenage years. Pero
Now he's going up against a teenager.
yeah, I mean, grabe.
And look at this. It looks like AJ Manas is going to win the lag as well. So it will be the 14-year-old. What were you doing when you were 14 years old, by the way, Mr. Manny Argonza?
Tawag dito, nagka-cut ng school pa. No, nung time na yon.
Nagbibilar ka na noon.
Oh, nagbibilda na naman ako noon.
That's the reason why you were cutting class.
And anybody who was schooled within the Intramuros area, alam natin yan. Better Billiards yun nung araw.
14 years of age from Antipolo City. And a lot of the veterans are actually saying, watch out for this kid. And there's another kid by the name of Bernie Regalario. We call him Benok. He's 15. Future is bright for Philippine Billiards. And here's AJ Manas with the first break of this match. And this break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Times, and Flash TV. Nothing on the break, though.
A few years ago, there was another kid na nakita ko. I think he was around 14, 15 at that
Demos.
time. No, si Kyle Amoroto.
Yeah.
No, the first time I saw him, he was going up against Efren Reyes. I think he's also in this competition, pero he's obviously a few years older now.
Yeah, well, the first sighting that we had of a youngster actually is a guy by the name of Bubuit, and they called him Bubuit because he was so small going around the table. Q-stick lang ang umiikot. Remember that?
I have a good story dyan kay Bubuit.
Yeah.
No? Right. Okay, si Bubuit, also known as Johan Chu, ha? No.
Look at this.
Well,
3-rail kick, huh?
Yeah, he started playing nung araw.
It's a foul, though.
It's a foul. But the first time na naglalaro kami ni Bubuit nung araw, may partida siya sa akin sa 9-ball, 6-9. 6-9 siya sa akin. No? And I was, syempre, maliit pa siya noon. Tinatalo ko pa. Ngayon, ako man ang bigyan niya siguro ng 4 na bolang partida. Hindi ako mananalo sa kanya. Oo, grabe.
Kahit 3, 5, 7, 9 pa yan.
Oo. Hindi ako mananalo dyan. My goodness.
Asa ka na lang sa Sargo. But here...
That was a long time ago.
But again, 14 years old. And the first thing I asked AJ Manas really is, nag-aaral ka pa ba? Oo naman, nag-aaral naman din siya. So he's also taking his education very seriously. But he has made the rounds, went up against a few pros. And it's surprisingly, this is the first time na maglalaban itong dalawang ito on the TV table of a big tournament here in Quezon City.
I could only imagine yung intimidation factor dito. Going up against Anton Raga. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you not familiar with Anton Raga, he's a very young player, also hailing from, as said ni Sir Noel Bang, from Talisay, Cebu. But aside from that, he's tawag dito, even at his age, current age ng 23, he has been an international campaigner.
Yeah.
He's beaten a lot of champions, local and international champions as well.
Yeah.
Kaya,
And in this building, he has a winning streak. 3 consecutive wins na rito. Kesa doubles yan, kesa singles in this building.
Oo nga, as pointed out sa akin earlier, si Anton seems to have a great record in this venue.
Yeah. And he is 2 balls away from breaking the serve, so to speak, nitong si AJ Manas who won the lag. And Anton's going to make short work of this kid. It doesn't matter to Anton if he's going up against a 14-year-old or a 44-year-old. He's going to play the same way. And Anton Raga registers win number 1 in this race to 8.
Anton Raga cleaning up the table like it's nobody's business. My goodness.
Yeah.
The way he just goes around the table, parang carefree siya. He doesn't take a lot of time to think about the shots. Parang automatic na sa kanya lahat.
Yeah.
He takes one look at the table, and he knows what pocket and what position those balls are supposed to take.
And I would think among the competitors that we have here now sa Quezon City 10 Ball Open na malalagay dito sa feature table, Anton Raga has seen this feature table more than probably yung lamang lang sa kanya rito in the feature table who has seen more action on this table would probably be Ronnie Alcano and Janko Bustamante.
All right, so in short, no, wala nang problema to. Hindi na camera shy si
Ay,
Anton Raga.
Pero kanina I tricked him sa interview. Sabi niya, ready daw siya sa interview. Tinanong ko siya ng isa, nag-follow up question ako. Hindi na siya ready. Natawa sila lahat. Kasi,
Kinulang na sa baon. No?
Kinulang na.
sa baon.
Inubos na kagad niya yung baon in one go. Mahirap yon.
Ito, from mga nagpapa-shoutout sa Antipolo.
Yan.
No, yun, for, siguro ito, mga kabaryo ni
AJ.
AJ.
Yeah, and look at this. AJ's got an open layout here. And if Anton shot very fast earlier, this kid actually shoots faster than Anton, believe it or not.
Really?
As in, with the moment that he puts it, he is with conviction. I've seen him play once, talagang he is lahat niyan. He commits to his shot immediately the moment he puts it down. He might have overrun this 4, but he's gonna find a way to go around probably 3 rails to get to that
I think
5.
he can. I think he has enough of it to hold for the 5. Parang drag shot lang yan.
Yan,
See
hulog.
there. Now, great angle for the 5. Wants to come off that side rail for the 6 to the side pocket. There you go. Maganda.
Pati yung table control, ha?
Yeah, yung table management niya maganda.
Yes.
Ano siya, nilalagay niya sa pabor yung pato.
No, he shoots similarly to another guy who hails from Antipolo. Jericho Banyares. Yeah, very similar stroke, very similar tempo.
Well, that's not gonna be surprising. No, if they're within the same area, more or less, etong si AJ, no, he grew up watching Jericho, who is really one of the top players in the country within his area. And check this out, he's perfectly in line for the 10.
And he's gonna call the 10 just for formality's sake. Look at how fast he went through that rack. That was less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes from a dry break of Anton Raga. Albert James Manas, the 14-year-old. Yes, folks, you are watching a 14-year-old just go through the table like it's no one's business. Grabe.
Grabe. I mean, I wish I was 14. No, if only I was like 7 years younger.
That's not 14. This is Noel Zarate with the 14-year-old Manny Argonza. We're having fun.
I'm 21.
Okay,
That's
okay. Yeah. He was 21 several years ago. But this is going to be interesting now for Anton because, in fact, Anton was confiding earlier na mas magaling sa akin yung bata. No doubt that he can shoot. Now, Anton, does he now go to defensive mode also when he has the opportunity just to make AJ make some mistakes?
All right. Noel, here's the thing.
Yeah.
No? Anton is not known to be a defensive player.
Tama ka rin.
That's the thing.
Tama ka rin dun.
Anton, if anything, is known for his offensive force.
Yeah.
Like, he's like an unstoppable force in the local pool scene.
Correct.
Whoever he's up against, he always finds a way to for lack of a better word, overpower his opponents.
Right. Look at this. AJ with 2 balls on the break. And it's sarap din. You're 14 years old. Sinasabi niya kanina kinakabahan siya. But the way he's playing, it seems like he's oblivious to where we are. This is the Sharks' den. Diba? Very few people get to play on this table. And he's tearing it apart. Except that time, napalakas yung tira niya sa uno. And he sells out everything now to Anton Raga.
Okay, the reason why he shot it that way was to get position for the blue 2. But the thing with these pockets, number one, they're really tight pockets. Aside from yung angle niya from the 1, it was really acute to start with it. But here, Anton Raga looks to be shooting directly at the 1 ball. Came out from the top rail. Okay, the next ball after this blue 2 would be the purple 5. Okay, I wonder if Anton Raga will want to go around the rails or will he just hold there for... Oh, he chose to go around the rails.
Ganda, that's 3 rails to get to the 5.
Now, what he wants to do is he wants to draw into the side rail, back out for the 6, just like that. Then side rail, side rail. He just wants to avoid that that 10 ball.
Yeah, so Raga is on his way here to get the second win. Tandaan natin that AJ is also watching the table now as it plays. AJ Manas had like about 15 minutes practice time with this table, which is a lot already actually to get used to this table. But he's now watching how Anton is manufacturing the shots with the cue ball at inaaral niya rin yung aga niya pala kabilis itong mesa at this point. Ganyan pala yung bandang yan. That's a nice thing about kids, they have a natural knack for taking down notes because they know that they're the underdogs. Anton now up to 1. And we do have our sponsors to thank for making the Quezon City 10-Ball Open a success. Bugsy Promotions, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, and Hard Time Sports Bar in Quezon City, of course, as well as Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V Lugaw, ang Lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Carex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Ropa Commercial, Flash TV, kasama na rin dito ang Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Outsville, Magic Chalk, JB Cases, Music Avenue, Dehadista, Sports Bar and Resto in Cubao, Quezon City, Billiard Planet, and Thoroughbred Layered Tips.
Noel, pansin ko lang, no? We're already 3 racks down, going into our 4th rack, no? And I don't think it's been 10 minutes kasi hindi pa umiinit yung puwet ko dito sa upuan natin. Grabe. I mean, these two are exchanging racks
I
here.
think Coach Monching is still chewing on the toasted siopaw. Hindi pa tapos kumain si Coach Monching. Oh, speaking of Coach Monching, may mga pinapabati siya from other parts of the world. You know that Monching Mystica, our coach and our referee here for today, is an international man of mystery as we have this break brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Times, and Flash TV. So, Ramon Mystica would like to thank Nonito Bocais and family and Rolly Manipula and family from Toronto, Canada. I don't know if they're still awake at 4:25 a.m. Papa shout out then kay Win Ico and Jed Romanda from Waki and Darwin Bautista Madriaga as well from Toronto, Canada, and Hans Panis from Project 4 Quezon City. Daming kaibigan ni Coach Monching.
Nagpapa-shout out si Boss George Ong.
Ala, Dazimatarsi.
No, the Simatarsi nandito, and as well as si Bicoy, Earl Vincent Trinidad. No?
Right. Well, AJ Manas with ball in hand. In what seems to be a spotty rack. Let's see how he does this voyage from the 1 to the 2. Iniisip niya pa kung saan niya papapasukin yung 12. It's like a very small hole into the side. I'm not quite sure what he wants to do here.
He wanted that onto the corner as well. He sees a path for that 2 ball. Malinaw pa yung mata ng bata eh. Anyway, and since it's already past 2:35 a.m. in Saskatoon, Canada. Let me just give a shout out to June Ella. Nanonood pa sa atin at 2:35 a.m. And ayun din, batiin din natin si Coach Mario Tolentino. Na nanonood din sa atin.
And AJ missing on the 3. It was a difficult landing that he had on the 3 after making a very good shot on the 2. Now, Anton, he can see the 3. He can attack the 3. Now, the question is, does he?
I'm gonna hazard a guess that he will. Okay? Now, kasi dito, Anton is very capable of making shots like this, and he's gonna just like, oh, no.
That's why. May andami pa si taguan pa for Anton. And this is what I'm telling you. Does he now engage the kid, the child, into a safety battle? Susubukan niya rito. I mean,
guess so. Well, I'm kind of surprised that Anton chose a defensive option there.
Well, there's the answer to your question now. He just kicked at it and bahala na. And it lands open, and Anton now has an opportunity to get a 3-1 lead.
Okay, Anton can indeed make the 3, but the cue ball will run into the 8.
No, he chose not to.
Oh, rather
So,
that's the 10.
Oo,
So,
patuloy.
yun.
Patuloy safety battle natin
Alright.
dito.
Hindi, kasi kaya niya ginawa yun kasi he knew that he won't be able to control the cue ball off that 10 eh.
Look at this. AJ Manas, another good hit on the 3. However, may have sold it out again. Looks like Anton Raga may have to cheat the corner pocket a bit here on the shot on the 3.
Will he? Or go
No,
defensive
yun na nga
again? This is not good enough.
Yeah.
He didn't get a full eclipse this time.
Again, if you're 14 years old, your first choice is to attack. Not the case here for AJ Manas. Does not get a good result though.
AJ Manas just sold out here.
At medyo madali na ang paubos dito para kay Anton Raga. Yeah, there should be no more problems here.
A little wrong-sided here, but should be no problem. He can just draw back for there. Just draw like that for the purple 5.
And off the long rail to get to the 6 as well. So, yeah.
No more problems for Anton Raga here.
Yeah, and again, he engaged AJ Manas in a safety battle, 3 safeties, and he was able to win out dito. So that's another key here. Again, Anton Raga, it doesn't matter who he's up against. He's going to bring his A game all the time.
And this early, we have almost 900 viewers.
Kaya nga eh. Well, thank you for joining us, guys, and you're just in time. This is a pretty entertaining matchup between one of the golden boys of Philippine Billiards today, Anton Raga, against probably a golden child of Philippine Billiards, AJ Manas, the 14-year-old. Right now, the 23-year-old is at the table, and he is making short work here of rack number 4. So this to give him a 3-1 lead. Anton Raga. And that's like the first time I actually saw somebody's head go below the red line on that chair. Usually lampas-lampas lahat yan.
You're referring to
AJ Manas.
AJ Manas.
Yeah.
So, I mean, well,
I think later on, if I'm not mistaken, we may have. We saw Roberto Gomez in the building already. I think he's going up against another teenager. Si Benok Regalario is also probably going to be here as well. So this is exciting here in Group C because we got the youngsters in this group. In fact, these are 2 of the poster boys. Naalala niyo yung poster natin sa Quezon City 10-ball Open. It featured Anton Raga, AJ Manas, Benok Regalario, and Johan Chua. They were all in the poster.
alam mo, hindi kaya to yung I hope this isn't going to be a common occurrence here wherein yung mga teenagers dito mukhang nilalampaso ng mga mas matatanda.
Well,
baka masama yung dating yata nun.
Well, but the thing is naman also, this is experience points for them also. They gotta earn their stripes. Anton went through all of this when he was a lot younger as well. Yeah, and this is rare. Anton asked for a re-rack. Dito kay Coach Monching Mystica, who is our acting referee. Well, he is the referee. He's not acting. He is the referee dito. We are using the AccuRack from our friends in Outsville. And is Anton happy with it? No, this is a second time. Minsan lang ito that we have a re-rack.
Ito, and from the comment section, Vernon Soriano says, watching from Australia.
Hey.
Indeed, the future is bright for
Yeah.
Philippine Billiards. Wow.
I remember when this kid by the name of Carlo Biado broke into the scene. Remember that?
Yeah.
About
Pero hindi, when Carlo Biado broke out at the same time, it was also Jeffrey De Luna. Because
Correct.
Back in their time, no, sila yung may rivalry ng mga bata.
And then along came this other guy by the name of Roberto Gomez who also joined them there. But there was this one kid, si Demos Pulpul. Remember that?
Demosthenes Pulpul.
Oh, he just came out of nowhere and said, who the heck is this guy? Diba?
I like Demosthenes Pulpul, no. Magaling yung tira niya, magaling yung pamamaraan niya, no, and very low key. Actually, if I remember right, No, he was a quarter finalist sa semi-finalist
Sa World 10 ball.
in the first World 10 ball
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's what put him on the map actually in time na yon. But I think Carlo Biado also was in the mix that time.
He was, but he didn't get past the round of 16 yet, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Because it was Daryl
Page.
Daryl Appleton.
Daryl Appleton,
Darren
yeah.
Appleton
Yeah.
for first place.
Right.
Second place was Wu Cha Ching. And third place was Demosthenes Pulpul and I forgot the other guy. I'm sorry.
But now it is AJ Manas, our 14-year-old, firing a 4-10 combination to end the matters here in rack number 5. So he is keeping in step with Anton Raga. Anton Raga still has a 1-rack lead, 3-2. And it will be Albert James Manas, the 14-year-old from Antipolo. You know what? He's wearing a black shirt. Everybody's wearing the gray shirt. We tried to get him a gray shirt. Nothing fits. Lalaki sa kanya.
Nalingat lang ako and nakapuntos na naman pala si AJ Manas. No? Grabe.
Yeah. The combination with the 4-10. And ang bilis din. Again, very, may kita mo, shades of Jericho Banyares, yung early stages of the development of Albert Manas. Of course, he's going to break out of that and he's going to find his own identity later on when he gets to around 17, 18 years old. But for now, he's like a little Jericho Banyares, the way he's going up against Anton Raga.
Just like that as well, ang bilis din dumami ng ating mga viewers. Over 900 viewers now.
That's right.
Over on Facebook and YouTube Live.
Yeah, you're watching a 14-year-old and AJ Manas going up against Anton Raga, and Manas making another ball on the break.
So, second break ni Manas, and he's able to be productive there.
Yeah, he actually started out this match winning the lag and getting the break as well. So now he has a long-distance shot at the 1. Let's see what he does with this. He's going to play a safety using the clump of balls down there. Well, actually, he just chose 1. It's just the 8 ball.
He wanted it a little further, just along that area ng green 6. Pero somehow he found his way to that 10 ball.
It's a kick shot now for Anton. Does he get a counter save? Not quite.
No.
Not quite.
Okay.
So,
Now,
2-6 combination kasunod nito, no? There you go.
Why does it seem na all of a sudden parang ang luwag ng butas para sa kanila?
They have better eyesight than sino ba kanina? Si Banban saka si Raymond Faraon.
All of a sudden, these pockets seem to have opened up much wider than they really are.
And you know, that's the advantage that Anton Raga has brought day in and day out every time he competes here. Is lamang siya. The only time Anton Raga actually got eliminated early in a tournament where the Sharks table was in play was during I believe it was the Origin Cup. Nanatalo siya doon sa hard times. Siya natalo.
Hey,
Hindi
check this
dito.
out. Check this out. Yung prepare na ginawa ni AJ kanina, no, from the 2 to the 3, ginawa niya yung position niya for a combination to the 9.
Yeah, and he can still make the 3 here though. But he has to control the cue ball. He has to go back and forth and get it right back to where it was to get to the 4. Excellent speed control by the 14-year-old. He's a little off position here for the 7 though. Does he slam it to the 10?
No, I think he will. There. Draw it back. Power draw. For the 7.
Wow, look at this kid go.
Now he just wants to come off the bottom rail for after hitting this 8 to get to the 10.
Wow, you're learning a lot now from a 14-year-old. Grabe, no? 14-year-old AJ Manas will tie Anton Raga now in this race to 8. We are tied at 3 racks apiece in the Group C of the Quezon City 10-ball open.
Alam mo, on the competition level like this one, okay, there is such a thing as pressure for the veteran players.
Right.
Usually, it's the younger players or yung mga lower known players. Sila yung mga less pressure eh. Because the veteran players, those who are already titled and who are known to be great players, people expect them to perform each and every time on a certain high level.
And especially Anton Raga, Manny, has a winning streak in this building.
Oo nga.
The last three events that he's joined, whether it be doubles, whether it be singles, siya ang nananalo.
As long as we're along that conversation, wouldn't it be ironic if he lost to AJ in this fight?
Exactly. That would really be... And you know, AJ is playing well enough to actually win. He is going for the lead here in rack number 7. And this break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Times, and Flash TV. And another ball made on the break and a shot on the one for
He
AJ
has
Manas.
a good shot on the one. Okay, and the way that this is played out, he can shoot the one to that corner pocket, come off the side rail to shoot the two at the same corner pocket. Oops, he didn't want. Well, I think he's okay.
He's not that tall though, so...
But he's right-handed and
Yun,
he has that okay angle there. Oops, he wants this to travel a bit more. Kulang.
Yeah. Well, this angle actually now, if he can control this, he can land on the 4 well.
Let's see.
Baliktad, yeah.
Okay. Well, this is makeable, but it's kind of sensitive because he has to get past that black 8. Okay. But he's taking the opposite route.
Yeah.
He wants to bump into those balls.
Tingnan mo naman.
He wants to bump into those balls. There you go.
I thought he was going to go past the 9. He would have been perfect on the 4. Same challenging shot, though.
Same challenging shot, but given his size, he now needs to stretch a bit.
Kid's about, 5'2". Well, he even made 2 balls. How about that?
That'll count.
Yeah.
As long as he makes...
the object ball that he called.
Yeah. And he's not even out of line on the next ball.
Galing, ano? He will be now.
Oops.
Okay. Ngayon,
Right. He still has it.
Can he avoid the scratch from this area, though?
Well, he should be able to do so. He can either go around 3. Oops.
No, he's going to play safe. Gagamitin niya yung 9 as a blocking ball. How about that?
AJ Manas showing lots of maturity, taking on the more conservative option here.
Yeah.
No?
Pero nakakatakot din. I mean, he was in straight line for a scratch. No matter where he put it, it was always going to be in play. Now, Anton can follow exactly where that 8 ball passed, which is what he's going to do. Good shot, but sells it out. So how about that? AJ Manas winning a safety battle against Anton Raga.
All right, here, AJ just needs to draw this a few feet back. There you go. That will do.
Nakita mo ba kung nagamit yung tako?
Hindi.
He said he prefers the wood shaft pa rin also. And he is using a wooden shaft.
A conventional wooden shaft or is it a spliced shaft?
Mukhang conventional eh. I mean, you can hear it. Diba? Wow, AJ Manas now takes the lead. 4-3.
What is happening here?
Anton Raga should be a little worried right now because not only is AJ Manas shooting well, Manny, he is breaking well. Also, boy, a 14-year-old. And Anton Raga actually admitted earlier that this is the first time he's going up against somebody younger than him.
Oo nga.
He's not gone up against somebody younger than him before. Tapos dito pa, TV table in the Sharks Den. And you see this 14-year-old kid oblivious to all of the lights. Diba? I think he even prefers it this way kasi walang ingay. Anton's thinking, when I get back at the table, I'd better make sure that he never gets back.
And from our comment section, si Sir Vic Russell Trinidad, no? Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for joining us here. And also, shout out din kay Selasinap.
That's probably a name that's baliktad.
Oo. Hindi ko mabasa masyado.
Uh-huh.
And kay RJ Campo, shout out from Cebu, Talisay, Anton Raga's hometown.
That's right.
Afternoon, sir.
Break brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Times, and a Flash TV. This is a rare one, a dry break para kay AJ Manas.
Oh, his first dry break. No?
Yeah. This is a rare one, really. So now Anton does not really have a good shot here on the 1, but he has options.
He wants to hide this behind the purple 5 at the opposite end of the table. Just like that.
Yeah.
All right, now.
Wow, look at that.
Eto, AJ doesn't have a direct hit on the 1, but can do this 2 rails, twisting the angles. Oh,
Wow, he created a direct hit on the 1.
yeah, he hit that with a lot of left spin, no?
Mm-hmm.
Natansya niya yun.
Again, the eyesight of the children, really.
Michael Mantal says, Boss Manny, andyan si Superman sa
Nandito.
sopa. Oo nga, nandito nga. Eh.
Andito si Superman.
Nandito na si Superman.
I mean, you could hear him earlier. Pagpasok pa lang niyang ingay na. Safety again here.
Shout out po from High River, Alberta, Canada, from Botsky Sobrino.
Okay, this safety did not work, Manny. Kitang-kita yung uno rito. I'm not sure if it passes the 2 or if he can be cheated into the pocket.
No, I don't think so.
Baka ma-cheat.
These pockets don't allow for cheaters.
Ganun ba yun? Well, decides to go the other way. Plays a double shot. How about that? Hiding it behind the 8. Medyo may silip to.
May silip. And Anton will just clip this one. Still hold it behind the 8. Oh, it slipped out.
Makapal ang tama ni Anton doon. And now, medyo tawid dagat ito. AJ making some mental calculations here. Gonna roll it into the 8.
From Tacloban, shout out kay Matthew Aguirre Tumambing.
Yeah, tell us where you're watching us from anywhere in the world. So, long shot para dito kay Anton Raga.
So safety to behind the 5.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Kung pumasok yun, may problema sana si Anton.
Favorite hiding place ni Anton yung 5. Laging dyan yan nilalagay yung bola.
Daling puntahan eh. And AJ has been able to kick himself out of trouble time and time again. Now he's gonna make the 1.
But that's an option.
Yeah. Did he call it though?
No, I don't
Did
think
not
so.
call it. Oo.
Anton Raga now back at the table.
Yeah, so
here.
now the thing is also, this is a lesson for AJ. If you know you're gonna kick and you know there's a chance na pasok, callin mo na.
But maybe kaya hindi niya lang na-call, medyo inexperienced.
That's another thing now he needs to learn. Whoever's coaching him is gonna say, when you're playing 10 ball, you know there's a chance for you to make it. Call it. And look at this, Anton Raga now, makings of a probable ligpitation here.
Anton Raga is gonna shoot this soft, but with lots of left-hand spin. Spin it off the top rail. Hang on, just the side rail. Just use the side rail that time. Ito.
Tricky to.
Yes, this is a little tricky. Anton Raga, well, the natural path should be back down to the side rail. He wants that a little more. Does he get it?
Looks like he did. Galing. Looks like he got there.
All right. Yeah, from this angle, it does look like he has enough to make this 5 ball to the corner pocket and then spin back out for the 6. But does he want to hit the 6, to draw from the side rail onto the 6 to develop it further? Because even if he gets the cue ball to spin between the 6 and 7, I don't think he'll have a good angle enough. I think he wants to draw this into the 6.
Unless if you're saying 6 and 7, lalagari na lang siya. Oh, he hit it though.
Yon, that's what he wanted to do.
And
Okay,
so he's
but-
okay. Side.
It's not enough. It's not
Ganon,
enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he can get this to the side pocket, but the problem is his cue ball will run into the 7 eh.
Yan.
I mean, run into the 9.
Dapat. Pero
Dapat.
kinurida na lang niya. So,
Oo, buti na lang nagawa niya ng paraan.
so this should be an easy out now for Anton. Yeah, the only problem that AJ Manas had in this rack is that he did not call the kick shot on the 1 in case he made it. So that's going to go down to inexperience.
Here, barring any major mistakes here from Anton.
Tabla na ulit tayo dito.
Oo.
So that's it. 4 all in a race to 8. And it will be Anton Raga breaking for the lead. Coming into rack number 9.
Anton Raga hasn't had that much success on the break. That's the reason why AJ was able to come to the table earlier.
Yeah, isa pa yan, ano? When he performs here, Manny, his break is always his problem. In fact, there have been so many tips already from the commenters, from our friends all around the world, trying to help Anton with his break. Could not really get anything going on his break the last time. Kalaban niya si Johan Chua, but he still found a way to win. When he teamed up with Johan Chua, they still found a way to win. Nung kakampi niya si Jericho Banyares, they still found a way to win, despite the fact that he was problematic with his break.
Noel, I gotta ask something. Looking at the comment section, okay,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty new to this, but how many viewers do we usually get here?
A little over 1,000
A
usually.
little over 1,000. So
Yeah.
this number of viewers, this is pretty much the same.
Yeah, that's pretty normal already. In fact, there was one time we hit the 2,000 mark. That was Livan Corteza versus Carlo Biado. But then when we had the one pocket, I think we hit 3,000
Wow.
when we had the one pocket.
The one pocket
Yeah.
event, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That was Django versus Efren, of course. You'd pay good money to actually watch Django versus Efren in one pocket.
Oh. But a while ago, we did mention about Anton's weak break.
Ito,
But
nakalusot
this
siya.
one, this one is not so. Here, he wants to punch this to the side just like that, get an angle for the 2.
Now, how to get to the 3? Is he playing a 3-7 combination or the 3-10 combination? 3-10's not on.
Well, if I was going to venture a guess, he'd probably want to go 3 rails for this. 1, 2.
To the side.
There you go, to the side. That's the obvious pocket for the 3.
Tapos ito, bagsak na lang para sa 5.
Just push forward for the 5. Take the 5 to the corner pocket. 6 to the opposite corner pocket. Okay. And again, should be do re mi.
Yeah. For the lead. Well, he actually went to the side for the 5 now.
Shout out daw kay for Roel Neri Anes Lagon or ano ba to?
Gonzales siguro. Gonzales something.
From Palonpon, Leyte, Zamora.
And here, the gentleman from Cebu, from
And
Talisay.
Henry John Xavier Marquez for Kaingin Boys of Parañaque City.
And Anton Raga now with this 7 going to the 8 should be elementary for him as well. Good pace. So Raga is 2 balls away from reclaiming the lead against the 14-year-old we did not see at the table in this rack. It's going to be the first break and run out that we're going to have in this match.
Michael Mantal says, pa-shoutout daw sa mga Tugigaraw boys. No? Grabe, Sir Noel, no? Sobrang dami ng mga nagko-comment. Very, very active, no? And I can hardly keep up dun sa mga comments.
And I'm surprised that most of them are from the Philippines at this point. We usually have some of the foreigners already who are waking up or still up from the Western Hemisphere, trying to root for their favorite players here. You guys, this is a 23-year-old. You all know Anton Raga. But this is the first time we're showing the 14-year-old at the table there. You can see that 14-year-old did not get to see the table in this racket. It's a break and run out, the first of this match for Anton Raga. And he now picks up a 5-4 lead against Albert James Manas. Rack number 10 is coming up and Anton will be breaking. But first, of course, thank you to our sponsors. Bugsy Promotions, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, and Hard Times Sports Bar in Quezon City, as well as the Billy's Resort from in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V Lugaw, ang Lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Carex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DCME 1530 kHz, Ropa Commercial, Flash TV, sama na rin natin ang Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Outsfill, Magic Chalk, JB Cases, Music Avenue, the Adista Sports Bar and Resto in Cubao, Quezon City, Billiard Planet, and Thoroughbred Layered Tips.
RJ Campo, shout outs from Cebu, Talisay, no? And pero RJ, wag ka naman mag-flood dito sa ating comment section. Bigyan mo naman din ng pagkakataon din yung mga iba, okay?
Yeah, that's right. Of course, our friends from Talisay, Cebu, where Anton Raga hails from, very excited for their countryman. And this break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar, and Flash TV. So Anton made the 8-ball on the break, sees the one, but cannot shoot the one into a pocket.
To Chong Paines says, watching from San Francisco, California.
There you go.
And Jordan Vincent from Rojas City. Pa-shout out din daw kay Nick Jer na nanonood from Sudan, Africa. Sabi ni Paul David Longson.
All right. And so Anton is on top of the one. He's pulled out his extension for his cue. And he's going to play this safety shot.
Okay, but I think it's gonna peek out.
It will.
Hitting that side rail. Nagtago uli.
Pero may kita yata rin ng konti itong one.
Oo nga, mukha nga, no?
Yeah, and AJ Manas is at the table for the first time in since the last rack. Oh, he actually elects to just kick at it. Does he get a counter save behind the 6?
Well, I think Anton can still see enough of the one ball, probably even to make it, no? Oh, no. Okay, just a piece of it now. From that angle, now we just see that he can only see the right side of that one.
Ito, tatamaan niya lang, but he's calling it in the opposite corner pocket just in case. Well, he actually is gonna make it.
Sumobra pa.
But that's a dual shot. If he had made it, he would have seen the 2, but he didn't make it. Now the 2 is the blocking ball.
Right, so where will AJ Manas take this? To the side rail using left-hand spin.
He actually called the one ball already now. Good shot. Yeah, he called it. So he learned his lesson from the last time. Ngayon, si Anton, well, there is a benefit to taking this as an offensive shot.
Ben Amparado, pa-shout out, boss from Angeles City, Pampanga.
Oh, I was just there the other day.
You covered di ba? You covered the FIBA
FIBA Asia qualifiers. I was there from June 6 to 21. Yeah, masarap sa Pampanga. Mas laling tocino. Love it. And the sisig, we had authentic. Again, thank you to everybody sa Quest Plus Conference Center there, and of course Angeles University Foundation. Always a pleasure. Oh, that's a rare miss by AJ on a kick shot. He's usually quite successful on those.
Pero look at his demeanor, no? Tingnan mo yung itsura niya. I mean, parang madali niya ma-dismiss sa sarili. He doesn't beat himself up for making mistakes. And he just takes it in stride.
Looks like Anton is trying to get him out on fouls.
Is he already on 2 fouls?
One foul pa lang.
One foul pa lang.
Yeah. He's calling the 3 ball. Well, looks like that's his only offensive option din naman pala. Going for the 3 ball. So he's not going to try to get him out on fouls. He's legit making the 3 ball here. There. That was his only offensive option.
Ang galing naman nun.
Yeah.
However, all right, given the position of the 1 and the cue ball, he doesn't have much here by way of getting to the 2.
Yeah, unless he's off angle dito, man. I know he's gonna draw. Oh, playing it 2 rails pa rin, ano? And he's gonna snip
forced
this.
He forced that angle. Did you see the spin he had on that cue ball?
Mm-mm.
He really forced it, but he got it as far as he
Yeah.
can.
Pero pinatay siya. Pinatay siya ng banda. May isang banda dyan somewhere that kills spin and he actually ran into it. So this should have been a lot closer to the center of the table, but he still take it.
Oh, he didn't want to hit that point.
Yeah, medyo... Let's see, it might have actually helped him get natural on the 5. What do you think?
No, it's still the 4.
Yeah, 4, pero it might have gotten him natural, helped him to get natural on the 5. Looks like he can make the 4.
If he can make this to the side, yes, it is natural to
yeah,
the
no?
5. There you go. Good call, Noel.
Yeah. Now, to the 6, okay na yan.
Oo nga, wala na to. I mean, just one rail out, spin it for the 6.
Yeah, so Anton Raga is 4 balls away from taking a 6-4 lead in the race to 8 and will still be in the winner's bracket. The loser, of course, will be demoted or will be relegated to the loser's bracket where they cannot afford to lose anymore.
To DC Game Pao says, pa-shout out po, Raiden Payahan watching from Albay.
Watch out.
And
He's okay.
Sir Pabati si Toto Carding ng Las Piñas, saka si Dukloy ng Cebu.
Ito, yung taga Cebu. 2 balls away. Again, I'm just looking at Anton Raga's history here. He has lost a few also here, but the only time he actually got eliminated early nga was during the Origin Cup na doon pa sa hard times ginawa yung yung elimination. Hindi siya dito natalo. So technically, he doesn't lose in this building, and it looks like he's got the number of AJ Manas right now. This is 3 straight racks won, by the way, for Anton Raga already. He's up to 6-4.
Well, if it's any indicator, no, kasi Anton scored like 3 racks and then another 3 racks. And let's see if he'll be letting AJ back to the table.
Yeah, he won the first. Na nagsiso pa sila nung una, then AJ Manas took the lead at 4-3. Now Anton has picked up the lead once again at 6-4, and he'll be breaking in rack number 11. So again, we have another match to share with you just a little later on. You heard the Superman's voice. Roberto Gomez is in the building. And if we are correct dun sa labanan na yon, he could be going up against, we're going to confirm this of course, but he could be going up against Beno Regalario. We will double check. If that's going to be the case, that's going to be another teenager that we're going to be showing.
Tong si AJ, parang ito yung pinabili lang ng suka ng nanay niya. Tapos yung pala, naglaro na ng bilyar.
Nagkamali ng sakay. Dapat papuntang Taytay na puntang QC. This break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar, and Flash TV. A ball made on the break. So whatever we said about Anton Raga's break is now a thing of the past. However, look at this, Manny. No shot on the 1. He could send AJ back to the table.
Well, either ayan, Anton called out the push. Let's see what kind of push he will give to AJ.
Okay.
All right.
What's the option here?
Anton gave AJ a piece of the 1. Okay. And
Binalik agad.
Binalik agad. All right. Looking at it, I can't see any strong safety here. Anton will probably just want to thin this, send the 1 there, up table.
Kita rin.
Kita pa rin eh. There wasn't really any easy safety for it.
Yeah, I don't think Anton was expecting ibalik sa kanya kasi kita naman yung uno. Now AJ is gonna play a safety game of his own.
Yeah, he wanted to send the cue ball 3 rails down there, but he didn't want to stick it too close to that corner pocket for an obvious shot for Anton.
And this is actually a pretty open layout now. If Anton Raga can make the yellow 1, go around 2 rails to get to the 2, or might even just hold it right there.
Anton will just shoot this.
Yeah, 2 rails.
Middle of the table. Yeah, just like so.
Well, he wanted it to be on that side of the table now. Yeah, he's gonna bounce off unless pabagsakin niya ito so he can get to the 3.
and he's gonna draw the cue ball back to where he is right now.
Yeah, there you go. So he's good.
Well, not quite. There is a trick of getting past the green 6 and the 9 for position on the 4. He might go 3 rails, 1,
Sa
2,
ilalim na,
3, between the 8 and 9.
Okay. Okay na
Well,
rin.
that he's good. He's good. He wanted that between the 8 and 9 actually, but that bump on the 8, that's not gonna hurt him.
No, it's become a demanding shot here, though. It is makeable. Landing sa sais. Side
the
pocket.
side pocket.
Mm.
Okay. Again, he wants this bit to go between the 8 and 9 again to get. Oh no, he took.
Gulong na lang.
He took the forward route, taking the 7 to the corner pocket.
He's trying to get on the hill dito.
Sabi ni Calvin James, awit, tinira na. I mean, parang pinatulan na ba? Pinatulan na ba yung
Well,
bata?
again,
Ano ba yun?
I'm telling you, Anton plays the same way, whether he's up against a 14-year-old or 44-year-old.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter to him. That's his mission.
No, di ba? Running the table like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Doesn't care.
There it is. Anton Raga now on the hill. 7-4 after winning 4 straight racks. At inumpisa na niya yung paglampaso. Napangiti na rin si Anton. Parang, okay, malulusutan ko na. Kinabahan ako kanina. But he still has to take care of business on his break.
Anton Raga with a scoreline of 7-4 on the hill. He just needs one more rack to win and close out this match. And stay on the winner's side. No?
And AJ Manas, if he does not get this rack or does not get this win, he's going to be relegated to the loser's bracket. Now he's going to have to fight for his life. Yan ang inigiti ni Anton.
Pero alam mo,
I think he's talking to Roberto Gomez.
the way na tinitingnan ko si AJ,
Uh-huh.
he doesn't seem to be bothered by it.
No, he knows talaga that he has a lot of experience points to chalk up talaga before he becomes, one of the boys. Ika nga. Well, he is going to get there one day. Isipin mo, 14 years old.
You're talking about he's gonna get there one day. What day is that? Sunday or next week?
Probably, I would say in about 3 or 4 years, he's going to be in the status of where Anton Raga is. And even Anton says na talagang he wasn't that good when he was 14.
I have no doubt about that statement of yours, Noel. I have no doubt.
Yeah. And Anton makes another ball on the break. At may kanya-kanyang butas ito. Is it 1 to the 2? He's gonna have to.
Well, it's just the 6 that's basically hiding there between the 8, 7, and 10.
I don't know if the 2 passes the 7 though, does it?
The 2, well, bumping one of those balls, just like that.
Ganto naman
Sabi ko na
nun.
he needed to bump one of those balls and he will be good for the 2.
Ganda naman ng prep na yun. Yeah, he's just gonna have to hold now. 4 is right there, then follow it for the 5. Okay na. This was his only problem.
Well, yun lang naman yung talagang kailangan niyang gawin doon. He just had to bump one of those balls to get
Yeah.
position for the 2, and fortunately that ball he bumped was the problem ball, the
Yeah.
green 6. All of a sudden, the table opened up.
Yeah. Ito ngayon, yung 5 to the 6. What's the plan here, Manny?
Okay, the way that he looked at it, it looks like he's gonna go 2 rails and bump into the 8 ball to stop it there. There, ayun, there you go.
All right.
He used the 8 ball for a stopper to get perfect position on the 6, and he's in line.
And looks like Anton Raga's winning streak in this building will continue. That was close though. Almost scratched the cue ball. took his eye off the ball and natawa siya. I think he's talking to somebody here upstairs. Could be Zyril. Pati si AJ natawa dun. Munti ka na yun. I mean, that thing skidded too near the corner pocket. Well, Anton Raga has been stellar today. And this is going to be a routine 10 ball to keep him on the winner's side. That yan ang ngiti ni Anton. It's more of relief than anything, ano? I'm finally gonna get through this kid. And AJ Manas is now relegated to the losers bracket. But Anton Raga's winning streak in this building continues. Eh, nakausap niya kanina pa si Superman. Kinakausap pa si Superman. Buntik tuloy siya mag-scratch kanina.
All right, so for today, okay,
he's through.
The more veteran player at 23 years old triumphed over the 14-year-old.
Yeah, but we're going to see a lot more of this kid talaga moving forward. I hope to see more of AJ Manas. Of course, the Sharks Juniors 10 Ball Open will happen in July, and I'm sure this guy is going to be in there. So lots of great things in the future for AJ Manas, but the moment belongs to this guy. Anton Raga is through dito sa Group C of the Quezon City 10 Ball Open. We saw Roberto Gomez in there. He is going to be up next. Who's he going to go up against? We'll find out in just a few moments. Stick with us right here, guys, sa ating tuloy na paghahatid sa inyo ng Quezon City 10 Ball Open. We'll be right back.
All right.